Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is May 29th, and right now we're looking at the mid-level water vapor loop. You can see the closed low off the coastline of the peninsula, California, Baja down here. There's the Mexico-California border. This is going to be with us here for a bit. And we're going to have another one drop down as we go through next week as well. We're going to take a look at what kind of effects this is going to have across some of the region. But in the meantime, here we are building a ridge as we go through tomorrow and Saturday. We're going to warm things up quite dramatically so. We'll take a look at those details as well as we go through the video here this morning. Looking at lightning strikes over the last 24 hours. You can see off the over the open ocean there, down southwest of Southern California there, we've got this lightning activity associated with that closed low. We also had some across northeast California, and we did have one thunderstorm there across some of the eastern slopes of the Sierra Nevada, near the Nevada border. So if you'd like your own home weather station here that has its own lightning detection system with it, click on the link down below to save 10% off. Highly recommend this station. It's very fun, does everything else as well. It's got an ultrasonic anemometer, haptic rain gauge, has temperature and dew point and all that good stuff. It's all solar powered and wireless. You will not regret it. So taking a look at what went on yesterday, I'll back this up, and you can kind of see this convection firing up there across portions of Oregon. That's what helped bring the lightning strikes there as well, that area convection right there. And then we also had that one thunderstorm right there, and you can see Lake Tahoe's right there. You see Mount Shasta is right about there, and you can see the snow-capped Sierra Nevada as well. So if we scroll on in through this morning, you can also see that we are dealing with this marine layer pretty well, in place here over much of Southern California as well. But a lot of the central coast there up towards the Bay Area is doing quite nicely. So nice sunny skies out there this morning. So if you guys want to go to the Patreon page here as well, it's good at giving you updates when I do release my daily videos. You can sign up for the public option here, so it is free to do so if you would like. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. It's a good way to support the channel as well. So here's thunderstorm chances today and then tomorrow. And as we go on in towards this weekend, this is Saturday morning towards Sunday morning, you can see how we start to increase this thunderstorm potential yet again here for some of the state of California. More on that here in a moment. But in the meantime here, this goes from 11 a.m. Friday to 11 p.m. on Saturday, May 30th through 31st. Today is the 29th. But yeah, you can see all the valley areas from Merced to Redding. There's Fairfield, and except for the immediate coastline out there. But it is going to be quite warm out there. And it's early in the season, so people aren't acclimated just quite yet. So it is going to be a shock to the system for some people with these temperatures. Again, look at that, 99 to 109. Now, just a reminder here that the rivers, they don't warm up as fast. So just kind of remember that when you go plunging off into that cold water, it can really sap your energy quite quickly. The water is cold and swift. Don't let the rivers fool you. The temperature is going to be hot, but the rivers will not be. Now, National Weather Service Hanford, California, also mentioning this major heat risk here as well. You guys know how to beat the heat out there. Just remember, we're not acclimated yet. This was updated here all the way back on the 26th, but still applies as we go on in through the upcoming Friday and Saturday time period. So looking at a wider view of things here on the North American model composite reflectivity over the next 60 hours. So put this into motion. You kind of see some of the shower activity across Baja up into California as we go through this afternoon. And tonight, not really making its way into Southern California just yet, but as we go on in through Friday afternoon and evening, see some of the shower activity very early Saturday morning start to come up and across some of Southern California. So that is the time frame that we are looking at for some of this thunderstorm potential here. And these low pressure systems can be very tricky. And you can see some of this rain making all the way out towards the coastal plains here as well. Much better chance across the higher terrain, but we really got to watch this system here because it could be bringing some unusual thunderstorms here for the end of May across the area. So if we take a look at lightning flash density potential on the European model, we're going to scroll off towards Friday afternoon. There's Saturday afternoon right there as we start to get more of that moisture moving back up and across the region, shows some potential even across some of the Sierra Nevada. And we go through Sunday afternoon yet again with this closed low around here as well. Now, taking a look at 500 millibars or 18,000 feet North American model, you can see the closed low down here and you see it spinning off the coastline, and you can kind of see it, how it's bringing the southeast flow back up and across the area. It's going to introduce some moisture with it. Precipitable water values will be going up, and then you can kind of see that low retrograde a bit here off the coastline as we go on in towards the day on Saturday afternoon. Still with us right off of Southern California there, just to the west of the Baja Peninsula. So if we look at precipitable water, remember the spin in the atmosphere there that I just showed you. So as we scroll on in through this upcoming weekend, you can see these precipitable water values start to increase from the southeast as we go through the day, Saturday especially, and then we go through Saturday night into Sunday, and you can see those moisture values really come back up over the area. And that's what's going to help develop our thunderstorm potential Saturday and Sunday across the region. Then if you watch this, we get another low, and this trough in here is going to drop another low off the coastline there. Of course, looking that far out in the forecast, we've got low confidence, but it may set up here and may even introduce a little bit more moisture with it. We'll see how that trends over the next couple of days. So looking at 850 millibars, this is about 5,000 feet up in the atmosphere, looking at temperature anomalies. So when you get to these reds and these oranges and these browns, you are above normal. And this is for Friday. You can really see the heat ramping up here across portions of California. That's going to continue through Saturday, but then we are going to cool things back down, at least seasonably so. I mean, we're still a little bit above normal here, but we're not going to be in those lofty temperatures that we will be on Friday and Saturday. Then to the extended forecast, who knows what's going to happen there. This is looking about 10 days out in the forecast, but some additional warming here along the west coast of North America. We'll see how that trends over the next few days as well. So this is for today, Thursday, 29th of May. You can see there's 97, some upper 90s showing up and widespread 90s here. So it's pretty darn right warm today. But look at tomorrow. I mean, my goodness, look at these temperatures just jump up. 106 out there, Sacramento, probably up over 100 degrees. Bakersfield as well, really ramping the temperatures up across Southern California, the desert areas as well. If you want that relief, you got to go right to the immediate coastline. You see 60s on the coastline, but you don't have to drive far to hit 100-degree readings here. So yeah, big contrast between just driving inland a few miles versus the immediate coast. And then we go to Saturday as well, another very warm day. And then we really start to drop those temperatures up by Sunday and Monday, Tuesday. And it's not dropping off as much as what the models were showing though earlier. It did drop it off quite a bit on previous runs, but you notice you really don't get any cooler than the mid 90s. For example, for the northern Sacramento Valley, by the time we go into Monday, then there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, things still stay seasonably warm here as we go on in through next week, but we will be dropping it off from these lofty temperatures here on Friday and Saturday. Now, looking at total precipitation in inches, just want to run through this pretty quick. You see the European, it shows this down here. This is a tropical system, Alvin, and some of this moisture is going to get pulled up with this closed low back up into the area. But as you can see, it's showing some precipitation here as we go through Saturday and Sunday, but mainly across the higher terrain of Southern California. And Arizona getting the lion's share, New Mexico getting better amounts out of that as well. Some of the Sierra Nevada also. But again, not a widespread precipitation maker for the majority of the state of California. And there it is, Tropical Storm Alvin. You can see it as a storm that'll weaken to a depression here and some of that moisture drifting up towards the Gulf of California. So 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This goes through June 3rd through 7th here. Kind of some troughing continues to show at times, but the models have been in flux here, and they kind of took away a lot of the Intermountain West troughing here. As I showed you, the temperatures don't drop off near as much, so this may get updated today. We'll see what the update brings, and we'll show you that tomorrow. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, kind of this mixed bag across a lot of the Southwest USA as well. So anyway, we'll break it all down again tomorrow as we get closer to this event, and we'll see what this upper level low is going to have in store for Southern California. And remember, the warm up comes tomorrow and Saturday, and then what looked like more of a cool down is now looking like we're not going to cool down so much as we go through next week. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. Otherwise, click like and subscribe. We will do this all again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.